Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. We talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Pulled in at the 20. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
380.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. On a quick slant, it's Davis. And he is hauled down right at that midfield front. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Set. Motion. Set.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Set. Lion.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throw is there for a long day Gadsden. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Set. Grenade. Set.
First and 10, Herbert. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Set. Hey, Rafe, don't, set.
Back to the air, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set.
They'll air it out on third. That finds Davis complete. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Herbert on first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Herbert to throw once more. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And into the end zone he goes. A pick six for Denver. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense to the line fast.
It's now third down.
On third down, Herbert. Downfield finds Lambert-Smith. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
21. What's the back on this play? What's the back on this play? Maybe.
Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Set.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's Hampton on second. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Shotgun snap to Nix. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down, Denver.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Cam Hart's out for the tackle that time. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have it second and 8. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. This gets the first and more. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Dumped off to his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Jordan Addison, the touchdown.
For the extra point.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Going with a screen. They hint it. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of the quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Nix. Has a man that's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Picked up by the Chargers. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with 1st and goal.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Rolling out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
14-yard line.
Hey, go. Set. 380. 300. White 80. White 80 hot. 59. Home the troops right. White 80 hot.
Now Herbert to throw. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's third and goal.
Set. Let's go. 380. 300.
And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers parlay the turnover into a lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Nix from the gun. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Giving this to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. So the heave knocked away from the intended target and brings up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no. Makes
the tackle. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds his fullback. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action now for Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Herbert. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
It's a gain of 7.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Escapes the pocket. Now he'll try one deep down the right sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Now Nick's on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punted away. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. His work begins at the 31. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
5-9, 5-9. Let's go.
He's back to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Now the inside give to Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
380. Lion. Home and troops right. Hey, go lion. Set.
Herbert now. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Tackle made by Elijah Bolden.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Completed right side to Addison. And they take him down right along the 30. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Davis. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Tried getting it to Keandre Lambert-Smith. And now it's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. He's got Hampton underneath. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Broncos' 46-yard line.
Shotgun gear to Hampton. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like, about 1 on first down.
He steps out of bounds.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
380. Let's go.
They'll throw, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Keandre Lambert-Smith. And that brings up fourth and long. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. The Chargers get home and they drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. Gibbs quick out wide, complete. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is third and 11. Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 46. Nicks off the play action. This one falls incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
It's second down and 10.
They kick the running back in motion. Once more, it's Nicks. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up third and short from the 37.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Design run, here's Nicks. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Bates tacks it on the extra point. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
Broncos 24.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Working quickly here.
59. Hey, Kappa. Ready?
Herbert back to throw. On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot, and they pick him off again! Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
This one misses the tight end, so it'll be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Harvey gets it on the counter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Nix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Completed to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down, Broncos.
Get off the middle to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Nix from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Nix from the gun on third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. Hits the 20. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
You're going to call a pick six and multiple? I like it.
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, you're out.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Finds him over the middle. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Looking to his fullback now. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Going right this time with Hampton. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Set. 380. Delta. Set. Ready.
He's drawing up for him. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're able to bring him down. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, they got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Set. 180. 180 hot. Five nine. Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Hey, go line. Delta. Stop.
They're going to pass it here. Complete out to the right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Dicker on out for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. On the return, here's Mims. Making some progress here. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he hauls in the interception. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set. 380. Set.
Hampton now up the middle. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Set. Lion. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Go.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop them. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
1st down, Denver.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll do more interceptions. That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is brought in at the 15. He is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers put up even more points in a win. Ticker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it a 24-point ball game. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. On the return, here's Mims.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 13-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Real in my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many, be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back.